Hey yo, what's up, YouTube, ladies and gents? It's Flo the Gamer signing in, broadcasting live. So check this out, y'all. We got a Gamescom day one, and we about to tune in to the live stream. This is a watch party. Let's see what type of games and everything that's coming out, and this year and next year included. Let's get it.
You down at some point. So that's why we limited the time on it, because we knew there was going to be a point where Batman and Robin show up to come and try and defeat you. You can actually...
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I'm late, a little bit late. I had to take somebody I know home. I mean home, but to work. So, but I'm here.
Extract earlier as well to kind of keep all of the loot that you've got so far. But we placed... You've got Argus, who are out there as well as part of Amanda Waller's team. You've got roadblocks there. You've got these characters patrolling around, so you're fighting them, as well as trying to sort of rescue other inmates at the same time. So really, we were just looking to...
Right now, they're talking about Lego Batman.
And when you combine it with like driving vehicles and the crew that you can spawn instead of the takedowns, you can have up to 5 crewmates as well per character, so you can have 10 extra characters there with you.
Oh wow! Okay.
Plus fighting all of Argus, plus you're being Joker and Harley yourself. It was not inspired by that, but we just looked really at the direction was looking at how much mayhem can we cause, how much can we push it.
Well, I feel like that's such a core principle of just open world games in general. There's always that urge to be like, I can go anywhere, I can do anything. Well, I'm going to do bad stuff. Like, and it's that definitely is suited better to a criminal than a superhero.
Fits with Lego. You're always smashing stuff, you're always breaking stuff, and it's that sort of whimsical sense of mayhem that we're trying to capture.
That's super fun. As far as vehicles go, obviously the Bat family, they got the Batmobile, the Bat Cave. What's the clown version of that?
So you're able to actually steal vehicles about the city, and you're rewarded for doing so. There's a whole bunch of different fun vehicles. So you got ice cream vans, fire trucks, but also every now and again you might see a hero vehicle out there. So you might see a Batmobile or the Nightwing's wing cycle, for example, and be able to hijack that if they're out on a mission. So
so rather than being able to spawn vehicles like Batman, I mean, again, Batman, he's got the technology to call his car whenever he wants. Joker and Harley don't have that. So one of the power-ups that they can get, a piece of equipment, is the skeleton key, which allows them to then access any vehicle that's there. So you see a vehicle, you can go and take it and smash through objects and earn more studs and earn more time. So
I love it. There's so much chaos. That sounds like a very good time. Now we got a little more time here. I want to talk about the Switch 2 version. Are there any Switch 2 specific features that you've added?
Lego Batman comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
Sure it runs as clean as possible, and we've got it to a point where we're really happy with it. On top of that, we do have a feature for all systems that will be a free update. So we're introducing the Absolute mode, which is a new difficulty setting, one higher than our current highest. So you'll be limited to just a single life before you'll hit a reset and have to restart an encounter. But on top of that, we've done a bunch of different stuff to make the combat itself more difficult. So we've removed lose your last life in that ends the run. So it creates this real feeling of tension. You got to not just be watching your timer for the run, but also watching your health constantly.
Nice. Now, the deluxe edition on Switch comes with a really cool little thing. It's a minifig of Batman in the old NES Sunsoft outfit, right? Did you bring one? You brought one?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So,
I want to know.
This is have that. That's yours.
Thank you. That is so sweet of you. This is, I think, really cool. I want to know how this came together. Like, who did you have to call for this? Like, is it?
I mean, that's probably a question for the marketing team and Lego, really. But no, I mean, we on the development side, obviously, we saw that was going to be a pre-order for the Switch 2 version. And as soon as I saw that, showing my age here now, but as soon as I saw that,
pre-order it.
It's just nostalgia for me. I need to have
definitely
that.
A personal favorite suit within the game.
You're like, we need to make the game as difficult as the Sunsoft one. We got to put it in absolute difficulty version. This is so cool. Thank you so much for this, but also for coming by and chatting about this game.
No worries.
The Mayhem Collection DLC drops September 18th, the same day that Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight hits Nintendo Switch 2. If you get the deluxe version, it's got a really cool minifig. But right now, there's more Gamescom Studio 2026 coming up right here on IGN.
All right, so you can get Lego Batman on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. Fable. I haven't played Fable before.
IGN's coverage of Gamescom 2026 is presented by Metro 2039.
The average Cinefix movie list features nearly 100 different films and approximately 25 minutes worth of wall-to-wall deep dive analysis. To simulate that pace for this 30-second ad featuring 26
the old lady like she like, just take it all in.
We're movie people.
That's
We
Die
can't even
Hard.
count down from 10 without ending up at like 96.
Ooh, the good, the
Subscribe
bad,
to
and ugly is a
IGN
good
Movies
movie.
and TV
Western
for
movie.
more Cinefix movie lists. Bad at
Ooh,
math,
my favorite, The
great
Dark
at
Knight.
movies.
Y'all haven't seen The Dark Knight before?
You're missing?
Pretty cool.
IGN strategy guides and maps are here to help.
One step at a time.
IGN guides are trusted by millions, easy to use, and best of all, free. IGN has the very best, most complete, and accurate guides for Shadow of the Erdtree, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and so much more.
See? It's good, right?
Every guide is tested and verified for you by experts. Just search for IGN when you search for guides.
A lot of games, a lot of games.
IGN Plus is where your adventure begins.
All right, let's see. Hold on.
Plus is the place
Go
to get
IGN
unlimited
real
access
quick.
to all the tools
Just
you
see if
need
I
to
miss
beat your
any
games.
trailers
Here's
or
what you
something
need to
like
know for
that.
bringing down Gloomspawn.
Plus awesome exclusive discounts.
No,
on
this just
IGN
started
Store.
like 18 minutes
Maybe
ago.
this
Well, it just say
switch is
51
opening
minutes
money
ago,
pouch.
but
Plus ad-free browsing on IGN.com.
all right,
Plus unlimited game help tools like premium interactive maps with your own
IGN.
custom map markers, filters, marker notes, and more.
Indiana Jones. What we got? Yeah, the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight Deluxe Edition and Mayhem Collection trailer. It was 8 minutes ago. Watch this real quick.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero. And that hero is me.
All right, it's Fable.
For as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to make people laugh. Sometimes you really have to hit them over the head with a punchline. Enough about me. Let's talk about you, Dr. Harleen Quinzel.
Call me Holly.
You like breaking the rules, don't you?
Ready, Mr. J?
Catch that clown!
Come on, Mr. J. Let's have some fun.
Task Force X. We've got trouble coming your way.
All right, the Lego Batman available 9/18/2026. Legacy.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a
dig it.
hero. And that hero is me.
Right, so that was Legacy, Batman Legacy, Lego Batman. Let's go. Yeah, Legacy of the Dark Knight, Nintendo Switch 2. Anything else? Go to IGN. Videos. Call of Duty Modern. Okay, that was like. Let's see this. That's the NBA 2K27. That comes out next month too. Alien Instinct. No, they ain't Alien Instinct, they're Alien. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean. Call of Duty Modern Warfare for Switch 2 gameplay off screen. Alright, so they got Call of Duty Modern, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare for Switch 2 gameplay. Amashu, you get the demo. What else? Mega Man, that was 2 hours ago. Witcher 4 confirmed. That was yesterday. As Joker. That's the DLC for Legacy of the Dark Knight for Nintendo Switch 2. For the IGN. IGN showing it too.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero. And that hero is me.
Conflict, so it's a bit more rustic and a bit less fairy tale than Toussaint. It's more sort of old world, it's a bit more gnarly, but it's there's no kind of soldiers walking around, there's no sort of battlefield strewn with blood and mud. It's a bit more, I guess it's a bit nicer than most of the locales in the original game. But as to where it sits in the timeline,
who knows?
Who knows?
Somewhere.
Unless I missed it, I don't.
Okay, so let's talk about the visuals, because this is a new Witcher game, a new expansion on a very old Witcher game. Clearly, it's running on a PS4 tech.
All right, that's The Witcher.
Next gen. It's previous gen by a bit. Did you see like the ray tracing? Did it look better than what you're used to seeing? Like, how did it look?
I would say it's a real like. Whatever you do to it, you can't really hide the fact that it was made at a certain point in time.
Yeah.
So I think what it shows is that it's a beautifully scalable engine, and like they are tech wizards over at CD Projekt, but it does also show that them switching to a new engine, I know it's controversial what they've switched to, but aside from that, I think it does show that they needed to switch to something.
Yeah.
Because it is starting to show its age. So, but it still looks beautiful. I don't think that's to its detriment at all. It's still gorgeous. And like I say, the motion capture is noticeably a step up from what it was in the original game. Absolutely.
So it feels like it's just new tech, making something better on the old building blocks of The Witcher 3. All right, my last question. Did you see any villains or any monsters? Did you see that guy right there?
Yeah, she turns up right at the end of what we saw.
Okay.
There's some monsters that are unique to this new area, which is cool. Certainly, it's not a remix of stuff that's already in the game.
Yeah.
This is like all new stuff to stab, which is good.
New stuff to stab. That is the quote we're gonna pull for this one. Witcher 3, new stuff to stab.
Garden demands blood, so we'll give it blood.
I can't wait to play it. I know you can't wait to play it. I'm sure you can't wait to play it at home. But guess what? There's so much more Gamescom 2026. So stick with IGN.
Do you want to be the very best like no one ever was?
Oh my God.
Streamline your journey to becoming a master trainer with Planet Pokemon. Choose your Pokemon, filtering by type, stats, or game availability. Then use the full team builder to assemble an unbeatable lineup. Plan out the optimal set of moves, items, and abilities. Plan your dream team today at planetpokemon.com.
Planet Pokemon.
Catch up on all your favorite shows with up-to-the-minute gaming and entertainment news.
I'm a Pokemon
with
player,
Media
y'all.
Podcasts.
Welcome to a very special episode of IGN GameScoop.
GameScoop has you covered for all things gaming and the latest game releases. Tune into Podcast Beyond for the biggest PlayStation news.
Man, this is a cool looking trailer.
Everything Xbox on Podcasts Unlocked.
This is Steve Downs, the voice of Master Chief.
Catch up with your Super Nintendos on Nintendo Voice Chat.
Let the kids love what we love.
And get all the latest console news and rumors with Next Gen Console Watch.
Now Xbox and Phil Spencer are even saying that a mid-gen refresh isn't even necessary.
The Cinefix Top 100 podcast picks a movie every week to celebrate and debate.
It's kind of every movie's grandpa.
Geek Media Podcasts, the best podcasts from around the world.
Can't find that final collectible you're missing? IGN strategy guides and interactive maps are here to help.
One step at a time.
IGN guides are trusted by millions, easy to use, and best of all, free. You can even track your progress with interactive checklists so you know you reached that 100% completion.
I will not suffer.
IGN has the very best, most complete and accurate guides for Shadow of the Erdtree, Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and so much more. Just search for IGN when you search for guides.
The next project from the studio behind the Ascent looks to be jam-packed with all the grimy, futuristic sleaze we expect in a cyberpunk dystopia. Here to tell us about No Law, Torfrick, and Arcade Berg from Neon Giant. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
So this game, looking at it in action, I think it kind of speaks for itself. We should have some gameplay up here in a second. But I want to know what kind of a game it is, because I think people look at it at a glance and they're like, that looks like Cyberpunk 2077. But it looks a little bit more kind of like action-packed. You called it a immersive sim, I believe. But like, is it a Deus Ex? Is it a Far Cry? Is it a Bulletstorm? Where does this fall?
Yes. I think we obviously hear all of this, and they're all fantastic games, so we'll take it as a compliment. And obviously we're inspired by everything we play, everything we see, everything we read. But the important thing is that it's its own thing, and that it has its own identity, right? That we bring stuff in from our experience as developers and from everything out there. But yeah, we do say immersive sim because we want that somewhat niche audience catered to. We are part of that and we love it, but we also put in a tremendous amount of effort in making sure that there is something for everyone, and that goes for the action and for the narrative and for the multiple play styles, that you can kind of like choose your own adventure and make it fit to your needs.
Okay. Now, you've got some vets working at the studio who worked on Bulletstorm and Wolfenstein, is that correct?
That's correct.
Now you've got this trailer where everyone's talking about how this protagonist is nice and stealthy, and then he proceeds to kick a door so hard it explodes. Can we expect that kind of like really over the top gunplay in here, but also stealth options? I'm guessing, is that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, we really wanted to focus on the player agency and their player choice and how to approach any situation. So you can be stealthy, you can pickpocket, sneak around, distract, avoid confrontation as much as humanly possible. But we also wanted to cater to players who want to just go shotgun, kick the door in, shoot everyone in the face. So we wanted to really have that heavy physical feeling for the combat and for the gunplay, and also for the main character, who is quite a hefty dude, and that needed to be reflected in how you play the game. When you kick, it's a proper kick. You kick people flying off rooftops, you kick doors open. We wanted to have that very physical feeling in everything you do.
Nice. You dropped a trailer at Unreal Fest that is full of cool stuff to look at, but the most replayed segment of that on YouTube is a part where he shoots a guy so hard that he just explodes into electricity and goo. Can you tell me a little bit about the arsenal in this game and like what kind of weaponry we're going to be having.
Yeah, I know exactly which bit you mean. I actually haven't checked which is the most popular one. But
There's like a full-on spike right
yeah,
there.
Yeah,
People really like seeing that
yes,
shot.
and I'm sure a lot of our fans from the Ascent would recognize it because, you know, we carried some of those things we liked from previous game just with us. They're ours. We can do whatever we want with it, and that would be the stasis, which just puts them in a state of floating, and if you fill them with enough lead during that time, they will just overcharge and explode. That can create a chain reaction. And that kind of goes into what Tor was talking about as well with the action and the heft and physicality, is that we always do a bit more tongue-in-cheek, and we see violence as a spectacle. We don't do angst and depression. Obviously, it's a violent world, and, you know, a lot of horrible things happen in it, but a world can still be inhabited by people that laugh and have a coffee, and we want violence to be an everyday thing. And we look at a lot of 80s references, 90s references. There's a lot of like RoboCop and Dread and Death Wish and that kind of attitude, and that goes for the main character as well. It's like, that's, hey, if Arnold and Sylvester Stallone can sneak, this guy can sneak.
Yeah, and we're not afraid to go over the top either, both in terms of the visuals, but we're also not afraid to be a little bit unbalanced, to have a power fantasy. We want this to be a power fantasy. We want, big explosions.
What I'm talking about?
Big,
what's this game?
Piñatas. Like we want that. If you kick a door hard enough, it will fly off its hinges, and it just splinter on people, throw them. Like we want that kind of over the top, feeling as much as possible.
I love it. Now, people, Cyberpunk 2077, huge game. Obviously, it's some kind of an influence here, but Cyberpunk's also a genre that's been around for like 50 years.
Thank you for saying that.
I will happily say that. I'm a big William Gibson fan.
Wait a minute, what did I miss?
Neil Stephenson, all those guys. I'm curious, what are some other Cyberpunk influences that you pulled from, aside from like blending 80s action? RoboCop is technically Cyberpunk.
Wait a minute.
What's some of the other Cyberpunk media you're drawing?
What did I miss? Let's go to the video. Star Wars company review.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero. And that hero is me.
They say it's like Prey and Cyberpunk. Cyber Disco.
Master Gibbs on those books, but also comics, Judge
Oh,
Dredd.
it's no law.
Judge Dredd, for example, and we really, but we want to embrace
it's a little bit like Cyberpunk,
tongue-in-cheek. It's a grim world.
When are they gonna start showing the games, though?
I think also, whilst we love Cyberpunk and all what that means, we have chosen to go with the tropes we enjoy and we think fit with the world and the game. We've also chosen to opt out of some of them. We haven't gone, okay, Cyberpunk, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need this, again, because no law needs to be its own thing. And instead, we've gone with a lot of like 60s American mafia. We've gone noir. We call it neon sleaze.
Watching on IGN right now.
It's in a more
IGN is a little bit faster than
it's warm.
games.
People wear,
Gamescom,
short sleeve shirts. It's very much its own thing, right? And I think the language which they use with when they speak, we have a thing we call huntism as well. There's a lot of colloquialism in the way they communicate. And when we've been sending the game out for playtests, etc., like that's something that always comes back and scores well in the tests, in that there's definitely something, there's an identity here, there's something special, and we really look forward to being able to show more. We're so happy to have finally shown more gameplay, but we're happy to show more, moving on, so that people really get what makes no law no law.
Now, I want to talk about the setting. This is open world, is that correct?
Yes.
And you've talked about how you want it to be more about density than just sheer scale. I believe the thing you said was that any frame of this game has more objects in it than the entirety of the Ascent. Is that?
Yep.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's absolutely bonkers, and it shows. What's crazy though is I think the Ascent was your first big Cyberpunk game, and looking at these two games side by side, aesthetically similar. But I don't think what some people realize is that like if you unlock the camera and zoom in, that game is just as visually dense as this. There's so much stuff in here. There's so many little tiny details, and I'm excited to just actually get up close to them. Is there like a specific detail in this game, like an object, a piece of garbage, literally anything that you're particularly proud of that you want to just kind of point
the
people
GTA
towards?
6 extended
I
look
think
is
one
tomorrow.
of the things we really hope
on
people
Netflix.
enjoy is how much
I probably can find somebody I know. What I don't, who I don't really know, but
stickers and
somebody I watch
advertising and
GTA
products.
6.
You know, we've shown some
YouTuber.
clips. You know, when we blow up this
It's
guy
probably go to
in
show
a
it.
convenience store, every single product has a full-on description of the ingredients, and you can zoom in.
Nutritional facts.
Yeah, well, nutritional misinformation, but it's just full of jokes and puns and lore, and we really hope that people who enjoy that sort of thing will just go and just photo mode and just zoom in and just look at every single thing, because with this kind of fidelity, you can go and read every single sticker. You can scan the QR codes, like all of it.
And this is handcrafted, yeah?
Yes, all of it. And this is also where we made a deliberate option when we're talking about cyberpunk, because obviously a lot of cyberpunk fiction that we also love.
The public
often
standing
comes
look for
with a lot of
GTA
Asian
6 is at
influence,
6 p.m.
Be that Japanese or Korean or Chinese,
Man.
right? And whilst we also
I'll be at work.
really enjoy those cultures, and we go there and all of that stuff. For me, who don't read those languages, being in Seoul, for example, it's Asian. It's one flavor, right? It's one impression on me, and I love it, and it's exciting. But we decided early on that everything in the game world is in English. So for our main audience, you can stop anywhere in the world and read every single sign, read any single
Are they talking about
product
no law
information,
right now?
the nutritional facts, right? So that you can set the pace in your own accord and really, really get into it. You can read the street signs, you can read the building signs, you can read the lost puppy
Still
signs.
talking about no law.
Everything is handcrafted with love, and you can pause and really soak that in.
Yeah, every building has an address. All the streets correspond. You can navigate through the street signs.
It looks
through
good
the
though.
Addresses on the building.
Not gonna lie, it does
I
look
love
good.
that. That's what turn off the HUD and actually find your way around.
We will actually have a mode. It's not the default mode, but you can opt in to play more in an immersive mode where we turn off like the helpers and the markers, and if they give you an address, you gotta find the address and you'll follow the street signs.
I love that.
And that is opt-in, right? Because we understand that that's not
I see
for
the
everyone.
thing was tied
And we do that a
between
lot, same
Dragon
thing,
Ball
like with the story,
Z.
the
I mean,
main
not Dragon
story
Ball Z,
is
but
very easy to get into.
The Walking Dead.
And if you just want to do a shotgun to the face, that's fine. But if you want to
God
play a
of
bit
War.
more detective and really get immersed, there's so many characters to
see.
talk to and stuff to read, and that's for you to want instead of us saying, and you gotta read this.
Now, we got a little glimpse of, in between the constant murder, we got a little bit of some bonsai trimming in there. What other activities are we going to have in addition to just combat and stealth and all that?
I mean, there's obviously secrets and stuff to collect in the city, and the very first thing that happens in the game, and I don't think it's a spoiler if it is literally the first thing that happens, is that you are attacked and your home is wrecked, right? So there's a lot of like rebuilding that. There are characters to talk to for the story elements, and you can not only shoot them, you can also kick them in the face.
That's good. Yeah. That's good.
But we also focus a lot on the exploration, and once again, like Arcade said, that's opt-in, right? Like if you are just gonna blaze through the main story.
Oh man, I see
begin
y'all
the front door,
been
shotgun,
watching the James
let's go.
Bond.
You can do that, but for people who really want to just explore the city, explore
What y'all know about that golden
apartments,
gun?
the,
Y'all don't know about
people
that
who
old
live
James
there.
Bond with the
There's
golden
a lot
gun.
for
I
players
know.
to discover, just,
I'm talking
moving
about
through
the golden
city
gun
and just,
again.
getting distracted.
I see y'all watching. I appreciate
RPG as well of character
been watching it too
customization,
myself.
abilities, skills,
On the finale
gear,
of
equipment, like all of
First
that.
Light.
So, like it's always the
golden
gardener,
gun.
Gray Harker, the gardener, but it's you're the gardener.
By
You
chance,
can
y'all
make
need
sure
to
that he
catch
never
the
makes any
old
decisions for you in
James
a
Bond
cutscene.
movie.
It's always
Be
you
having that
making
gun, the golden
decisions.
gun.
So it's your gardener.
Well, nah.
Okay. Now, you mentioned
Be having that
open
gun.
world
I think in
RPG.
some of
I think
these
some
movies
people
had the
jump to
golden gun,
expectation
but
it's going to be like
not all of them.
120 hours. But you also say you can blaze through the story. How big of a game are we looking at in terms of playtime? If you're mainlining it versus taking your time.
Yeah, I mean, one of the challenges is that
Just
the
checking out
difference
something right
between
now,
if you're
right
blazing
quick.
through it and if you're taking your time, there's going to be a huge difference.
Yeah.
We're not telling you how to play through the game.
Okay.
So you can actually, I think this is a game where people will find ways to speedrun this game because it's all driven by systems.
Yeah, you can beat Skyrim in 6 hours, but no one has ever done that on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, like you get lost. That's the whole thing.
And this is a similar thing. Not that it's the size of Skyrim, but it's like you can get lost. You can spend a lot of time. You can spend 100 hours doing stuff in the game.
Oh yeah, it's
If you
tight.
just take your time and you really want to explore things, and especially if you're going to go and read all the stickers in the grocery stores. So it's very hard for us to put a,
Poll is tied between God
time
of
on,
War 2018
we don't
and
know what the
Walking
average
Dead
playtime
Telltale
will be yet.
series.
Okay.
But it's significant.
Okay. So it's a chunky
They're
game with a
not
chunky
really talking
protagonist.
about
Yeah.
anything right now.
I'm excited.
So
I honestly wish we had more time to talk about this. I'm dying to hear more.
Probably jump into
thank you so much for
a
coming
game or
and chatting
two.
about this. No Law hits Xbox Series,
Let's see, what
PS5, and
game?
PC sometime in 2027.
Game
But
should
right
we
now, there's
play?
more Gamescom Studio 2026 coming right up.
Hold on, this Konami. Might be something good from Konami. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links player too, by the way. One of the best. I ain't gonna. Hey, well, I made top 10,000 twice this year. Twice. So I would be in the World Championship right now if I was. I think I was close my second time getting to the top 10,000. I was close to top 5,000. What's this? Oh, this is like on mobile. Monster Hunter. Do y'all like Monster Hunter? They're not really showing anything right now, so all right. Switch over to this. Play some Dragon Ball Z Sparkling Zero. Oh, they got an update. Yeah, right now they still ain't showing nothing, I don't think. See. All right, let's go. I haven't played Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero in a very long time. Should be good. They did an update. I think that's what the update is right now. Let's go to battle online. Rank match. Could not proceed due to different versions. Rankings. How about players? Room quick match. DP battle. Match finish high. Let's see. I'll go here. Pick my people. I got Seal second form. And I got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I might switch Cell with Broly. Where is he? Where's Broly? I'm going first form. Okay. Let's do it. Doing some online match play. I gotta dust off my moves. My move set here, guys, ladies and gents. I just gotta dust off my move set. Vegeta. While we waiting for a person. Okay. It's still there. A little bit. A little bit. Wrong one. Hold on. There it is. That's what I was looking for. It's still there. A little bit. All right, let's check back in. Oh, what's this? It's like Diablo or something. Oh, it looks like Diablo. Also, you fight these cool looking dragons. That's nice. That's really nice. Oh, that's Monster. It's still showing Monster Hunter, I guess. Okay, so I see. Doing the days. They're doing the Xbox. All right. I'm doing the Xbox, so. Only thing I'm interested in is the Tomb Raider. Tell y'all what. Gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Tell me why.
Welcome.
Hey, Damon. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm great. I love Gamescom. I was on the couch last year with Max. I'm on the couch here with you.
You never know who you're going to get when you jump on the IGN couch.
We talked Crimson Desert then, and it was before launch.
Yep.
Now we get to talk about all the things we've done since launch.
Which is a lot. I mean, this has got to be one.
All right, this is the Xbox. So they are showing for Xbox Minecraft Dungeons 2, Where Winds Meet, Gears of War E-Day, Alien Deathstorm, Persona 4 Revival, Tomb Raider Legacy Atlantis. This is what I want to see right here. Exterminus, Warlock, Dungeons and Dragons, Mega Man, Dual Override, Terrible Lizard, Forza Horizon 7, Warhammer, 40K, Dark Heresy, and Brave Hounds and Fable. Starts in like 2 minutes and 28 seconds. While we wait, let's see. Show y'all this. Oh. Music going in though. Party. Hey. Feel it. Oh, Alright. And add Batman Telltale to the title. Okay. All right, what's this? Ooh.
It's known as Cathedral City, the metropolis on the Rhine, or simply Köln. But for the next 4 days, a Brit like me would say Cologne is the epicenter of gaming, as hundreds of thousands of developers, publishers, artists and fans converge on this bustling German city for the biggest gaming event in the world. And of course, Xbox is at the center of it all, as me and my fellow Xbox On cohorts catch up with some of the minds behind the games making headlines and wish lists. Plus, we've got some Xbox news coming up that you're not going to want to miss. So keep it here as we bring you wall-to-wall coverage of the must-play games, updates and fan-favorite franchise coming to a PC, handheld or Xbox console near you. Speaking of Xbox consoles,
then again, I'm gonna save Batman Telltale for later.
back at the Xbox Showcase in June, one of the many cool things that we unveiled was the Xbox 25th Anniversary Collection, with a translucent green Xbox Series X and Xbox wireless controller. And this limited edition collection celebrates 25 years of Xbox. Time flies. But since then, I think it's fair to say that fans have been eager to learn how to get their hands on these. And today, we're excited to share more and also give you a closer look at what makes this collection so special. And joining me now are Scott Van Vliet, our Xbox Chief Technology Officer, and Carl Ledbetter, Head of Design for Xbox Devices. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Gamescom.
Henry, thank you for having us here, man.
Yeah, absolutely. It's my pleasure. And Scott, in particular, welcome to Xbox, because you only just joined us a few months ago as our first ever CTO. Why don't you break down for us, what does a CTO actually do?
Yeah, well, first, I've been a fan of Xbox since day one. Owned the original console, was an early beta tester of Xbox Live in 2002, and spent many hours getting kudos inside of Project Auto Racing, getting my butt kicked and getting pwned in campaign or Combat Evolved, and playing games like Hunter: The Reckoning and all other types of games like Morrowind and others that spent countless hours playing on this device. So to be here as a CTO of Xbox is just an incredible honor and an incredible opportunity. Now, in that role, I'm really a maker, if you think about it. I started my career as a software engineer and a builder of devices. But really, I'm focused on making and building great experiences for our players. And so that includes building the hardware that Xbox produces, as well as the software that runs on our devices, the developer ecosystem and the platforms that developers use to publish their games and their technology on our platform. So really kind of the end-to-end system that helps bring value to players.
Amazing. Yeah, so very much a connective kind of tissue that helps all the teams communicate with each other and just deliver great games on great devices.
That's right.
Awesome. Carl, you've been here a little bit longer, right?
I've been here a little while, yes.
Yeah. You come with the furniture now, I think.
Yeah, I think I need my own anniversary edition. But I will say one of the things that, having been at Xbox since the beginning, like one of the first products I worked on was the design of the controller S. And this was in response to the Duke. The Duke is awesome. I know many of you out there love the Duke. It's very endearing.
I got big hands. It's perfect for me.
Bingo. So the first challenge we had was how do we get the controller to fit in more hands? So the response to that was designing the controller S. That's where I started.
I really love the fact that, because I remember when there was more deep dives on the Series X and S wireless controllers, that a lot was made of how much data was captured just to make sure that it fit even more hands. So the fact that that's like a through thread since the beginning of Xbox is really cool to see, and something that's continually iterated on. That's awesome. Well, before we dive in and learn a bit more about this incredible collection, Scott, you've got something you wanted to share?
I do, Henry, and I'm really excited to share that starting tomorrow, our fans will be able to pre-order the 25th anniversary collection of our device.
Amazing. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Right.
But there's one more.
Well, there's a little bit of additional details there. In addition to the pre-order tomorrow, some of our most loyal fans would have already received an email this morning with early access to pre-order starting today.
No way. Where was my email?
Yeah, you should check.
Oh, okay. Later. We'll do that later. That's amazing news. So check your emails as well at home. Maybe you're one of the lucky ones, but if not, check back with us tomorrow and you can get your own one of these, which, yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Is there anything else as well that is particularly exciting about this collection for people that are pre-ordering?
There's one more fact to share, Henry. In addition to the console and the controller being included in the collection, pre-orders will include a copy of Halo Campaign Evolved in the box.
Yes, back where it all began. I mean, I love Halo. I love the controller too. Is it possible for someone to be able to purchase just the controller on its own?
Absolutely. Again, starting today, customers and our players can choose to pre-order that device, the 25th anniversary special edition controller, starting today.
All right, so we're going to hop in that multiplayer, Call of Duty, Black Ops. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah, don't mind me. So right now, I got a lot of golden guns and gold skins. For y'all, we're going to play with the gold skins. Well, I'm going to keep this. And I'm not going to change. I'll probably change this. What? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to change this. Let's go. Yeah, Frost Line. Let's upgrade the barrel. Let's get the long barrel. Magazine stock. Light stock. What's this? Aim, walking down movement. Strafting movement. I get the light stock. Laser, magazine. Change this. Muscle brake. Kickback reset. First shot recall control. Okay. Everything looks good. I'll keep these two sets. Now, bring out the golden skin for y'all guys, ladies and gents. So, first thing first. What is this, Craig? Yeah, I get Craig. The golden skin. I had the golden skin for this. I think that's about right. There we go. Change this. Let's get the what I want to play with. Goblin. Model C. GPR. There we go. Last but not least, let's go. Guess we'll go Kilo. Let's go rapid fire. Recall. Get that. On the barrel. All right. Match. All right, so the custom match that I got. Team deathmatch, domination, hard point, kill confirm, and demolition. That's fine with me. Let's get it. Ooh wee, let's go play on Nuketown. My favorite map. My favorite sniping map. This is gonna be good. I wonder if they got Nuketown 24/7 back. All right, let's go. Switch my loadout. Let's go Crixie. Oh, you dirty. There you go. Oh. One of my own guys. Man, with the shotgun, crazy. Oh man, come on. Come on. That looks good. Dang. Telling you. Kilo. Almost got my care package. I'm in my kill streak. There we go. Damn, I was just one away. Lucky shot. All right. Gonna go sniping now. Let's do some little bit of sniping. Oh, sniping. All right, I missed that shot. That right? No. Coming in from the side. Hey. It's the shot. Let's go. Let's go right. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. He's coming up here. I see you. Wasn't expecting that, huh? I love the game of hide and seek. Oh, you dirty. Oh man. Caught me off guard. All right. You know what? Almost had you. Oh yeah, sweet W, sweet W. All right, let's check in.
Times.
Ooh, that looks awesome.
Then you'll
What's
see
this?
these animals pop up.
And as a personal favorite, I could also see on the bar at the bottom that the firework
Oh,
arrows
this
are
is
back, right?
Minecraft Dungeons.
They are my favorite thing. So I played this game obsessively with my family.
Looks good.
With, like, it was the
wolf follows
Dungeons
the player.
got into with the couch co-op really came to us here. We even gave it a nickname. If you guys are interested in hearing a little, you know,
Please.
maybe well, you can rebrand it. We called it Minicraft Dungeons.
Oh.
Let me know if it
I love
sticks in
that.
the office.
No, it's
I
good,
imagine
it's good,
it
it's good, it's
doesn't.
good.
But
We
yeah,
love that.
I have
Mons grins.
and
Should we head out
Yeah.
into the
This is
world?
the Xbox,
and
I
get
if
think.
they
some more
my dreams
players in?
come true,
All right,
play
let's
it,
join.
that'd be great.
So we're gonna travel to an outpost in the forest area here, and then I'll start
from the map.
I'm gonna choose this guy.
Beautiful. Okay, and me.
Charlie.
Here we go. I'm going to go for you. Lovely.
And I'm going to pick a character as well.
Beautiful. And here we go. Very quickly.
All 4 of them appear.
Instead of going on to a specific place, the table, choosing a mission and moving over, this interconnected world is brand new, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah.
They all begin slashing at items in the environment.
I haven't played Minecraft
Sure.
before.
So what we did is that we took the original
this
Dungeons
looks
1
awesome.
and we listened a lot to the community, what
This
they loved
looks
about
awesome.
it. And we smacked a big old layer of freedom on top of it.
Love that.
So we want for Dungeons 2 that players have the freedom to play the game they want to. So Mons talked about, you know, you are what you wear. So depending on how you equip, you can play the game you want to.
Oh, my loot.
They wander through the rainy plains.
And also you have the freedom to explore, because our world is a big interconnected world. So outside of the core quest line, you can do a lot of things in procedural generated dungeons and whatnot. And lastly, we also want dungeons to be, you have the freedom to play it with your friends the way you want to. So we put a lot of emphasis on building out our co-op feature set.
Absolutely. I mean, you had such a huge community that came along. I'm going to nick that TNT, by the way. From the first game, millions and multi-millions of people played. So what was it like to build upon that foundation when it came to the sequel?
Let's get back into it. That's why I didn't want to. I didn't want to go out there. Like, sheesh. Thank you. Do some little bit. Let's do some sniping. Right inside. What you popping smoke? I can't see anything. I could have covered your back, man. See? It just jumped right straight in through the window. Oh, you dirty. That's a dirty person. That man dirty. All right. Now y'all make me mad. Where is it? I'm mad now. Nice shot. Damn. What was that? Oh my. I walked right into it. I was a landmine. Oh no, no. Come on. Come on. Let's see. All right, all right. Oh, that was a close one. And sleeper agent. I had to make sure. Bro, I'm out of bullets. And get my aim right there. Know what? Got something for y'all. All right. I'm not mad anymore. I come here with love. I come here with love. Zoom in. Oh, you sleeper agent, you. Hello, guys. I'm on your side. Hello, guys. I'm on your side. Where are you? Where are y'all? I'm coming to help. I'm coming to help, guys. Oh, you dirty son of a gun, you. Oh, man. You been sniping for you. Oh. Boy, they really don't like snipers, man. And we lost by 2 points. I see. I was second in the leaderboard. 25 eliminations. Kill streak ratio 1.47. Oh, that's rapid fire. Interesting. All right, let's check back in.
And even as technology changes and
like Gears of
formats
War.
change, your library shouldn't. You know, we have so many special memories tied into our libraries, you know, the moments you've played with your friends, and we want to be able to bring those forward. And that's really about our commitment to game preservation.
I mean, that sounds great. I really love the idea of your libraries moving forward with us, but can you maybe walk me through it a little bit? So again, I've got a physical game copy on my shelf at home. What do I actually do with it?
Yeah, it's really simple. So most Xbox One and Xbox Series X titles support this. So all you have to do is just put the disc into your console. You'll be prompted to redeem a digital license, and that digital license will be tied to your account. And so now you get all of the benefits of digital. So you don't have to put the disc into your console to play the game. If the game supports Xbox Play Anywhere, you can easily play it across multiple screens. And you can even do things like cloud streaming, which you never were able to do previously from a physical disc.
Wow, I mean, that sounds sick and also really straightforward.
You talking about a new game console for the Xbox?
Titles. Yeah. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, so we're launching with support for thousands of games. And we'll add more over time. And this is part of why we're launching it with the Xbox Insider, so that we can start collecting feedback. And you'll see improvements over time. But this is really just, when you think about working with thousands of games across 25 years of Xbox, very similar to how we brought the original Xbox games to PC. We're just really focused on giving you more flexibility and giving you more ways to play the games that you've bought from Xbox over many years.
Awesome. Sounds like a lot of ways to play. And with this new feature, nothing's being taken away here, right?
No, not at all. Your physical discs continue to work as they always have. You can display them with your collector's editions and just celebrate your collection. And it's really about adding more flexibility and providing more choice for you as a player.
I mean, I love that. You mentioned having a collection that spans loads of years. I know for sure I've got a game or quite a few that I would never ever want to get rid of. And as we approach Xbox's 25th anniversary, what are you hoping that players take away from this?
Yeah, for 25 years, players have invested in Xbox, and the players have really been what have made Xbox special. And so we're really focused on how do we honor that as we think about the next 25 years of Xbox. And so we just really view this as another step in making sure that your library is protected. It can move forward with you as technologies and formats change. And we're going to continue to invest in game preservation and adding new capabilities just to make sure that your library continues to get better as technology evolves.
Oh my gosh, sounds awesome, and also very exciting as well. Well, Jason, thank you so much for joining us and sharing that with us today. And for
Jason nods.
This feature begins rolling out next week on August 31st, with more details available on Xbox Wire. Coming up, it's the first emergence of the Horde as we catch up on the latest from Gears of War E-Day with the team from the Coalition. But first, it's time to sharpen your swords and brush up on your knowledge of ancient China. Where Wins Me, an open-world action RPG, is sporting a new expansion, sure to delight fans everywhere, so take a look.
Beck smiles.
Gold is in there.
Let's go. Yeah, the Wolf Among Us. I want to check that out.
A Chinese man and woman stand in a massive chamber.
What's IGN?
The woman glides forward on a wooden apparatus.
Albion doesn't need. Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero. And that hero is me.
I've been playing my Wolf Among Us. What's this? Some stories are based toward darkness. It's Telltale, y'all.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs.
What else I got? Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Immediately Remastered. I remember playing this. That's an old game, but like they remastered it. It's very fun. You get to play as Godzilla, Mega Godzilla, all of them, and you get a special too. Destroy buildings, cars, you get to throw cars, things like that. You unlock new monsters. Dumpster Gang. Exterminator. What's this? This seems funny.
Beat him up! Beat him up! Beat him up! Beat him up! Jump in that! Jump in that! Jump in that! Jump in that fire! Jump in that! Jump in that!
What the game? Eat garbage. Break in. Commit theft. Oh, it looks fun. Break stuff. The Exterminator. Evade capture. What? You can fight the exterminator? You chase chickens? What you doing with the chickens? Hide inside a box. Break in a vault. Oh wow. This is like a multiplayer and you can escape. Oh word. Dumpster game. Ooh, Xbox on PC. Hold on. Let me. I gotta pause that. It is available on Steam, Xbox, on the wish list. Xbox, PC games, Pass, Steam. I got Steam. You know what? Where is it? Where's my Steam? Oh, y'all can't see my screen. My bad. Oh yeah. I'll get this right here.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero. And that hero is me.
What's this is?
Had an incredible story trailer. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, that story trailer, obviously, when we craft trailers, it's a bit of a love letter to the game, to the fans. And with that story trailer, we really wanted to show off some new elements from the campaign we haven't been able to share yet. Obviously, Vrak at the beginning, but also our story is about, the origin story of Dom and Marcus and Bravo Squad, but there's so many more characters in our story, and they all have character arcs as well. So we got to show a bunch of people that are there fighting alongside you in E-Day.
Yeah. Now you mentioned Vrak,
His war looked
right?
good.
Can you tell us a little bit about him? Because he looks mean.
Yeah, he definitely is, yeah.
I haven't played
so
Gears of War
Vrak
before.
is a Locust commander, in the Locust army. If you look closely, you can see that he's got a lot of...
What else they got? In the new trailers? Okay, I seen that yesterday. Crimson Desert. What is Star Wars Company Review? Is this out?
40 may not sound like a lot at first, but imagine 40 versions of your favorite car. The Honda Accord, or 40 dogs, 40 buttons, 40 missed calls from your mom, 40 ways to say congrats, or better yet, being recognized 40 times as one of Car and Driver's 10 best.
The right tools, all in one place.
Now you can't really skip on
with Schwab.
on PC, can you?
It makes a lot of sense that Star Wars Zero Company is the result of a collaboration between developers of Star Wars Jedi Survivor at Respawn and team members from XCOM 2, who are now at BitReactor. Those two excellent games couldn't be much more different from each other, but their strengths come together here to create a great-looking, clever tactics game that also tells one of the better Star Wars stories we've seen since Rogue One.
They're afraid. Oh, but there's no shame in that.
Excellent characters, writing, music, and cinematic flair give context and weight to a campaign that centers around a diverse group of mercenaries, with force powers and lightsabers refreshingly taking a backseat to a good blaster at your side. And while its turn-based gameplay is instantly familiar to XCOM veterans like me, its more aggressive playstyle and flexible characters make it far more than a simple Star Wars reskin. The opening cutscene veers off to the side of a battle between Republic and Separatist forces, establishing that this story takes place around the periphery of the Clone Wars rather than its front lines. Our customizable main character, Hawks, is a former military commander who suffered a defeat and went into business for him or herself with a crew of misfits.
You still got it, old man.
If that sounds familiar, that may be because it's also a word-for-word description of Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. But that's only fair given how much Mal owes to Han Solo in the first place. Hawks and company immediately come into conflict with a separatist-aligned cult known as the Infinite Coil, led by the enigmatic Fathom. She's bent on spreading a mind-altering plague across the galaxy using creepy bugs.
And I welcome you to the Coil. Now you are infinite.
While it's hinted that this disease may be Force-adjacent, it's a welcome change of pace to be up against something at least a little bit more original than yet another Sith-like supervillain. Unfortunately, Fathom's allowed to remain mostly mysterious during her chilling performance, and her relationship with her henchman's son prevents her from becoming a two-dimensional villain.
And look how you've blossomed, my son.
And even though it's not playable, she eventually orchestrates a climactic space battle unlike anything we've seen in Star Wars before.
You came for power, didn't you?
Yes. Imagine being able to build
just gonna cut it off right there. I was
Meet Base 44.
I was into
a
it.
complete AI creation platform.
Do you want to call it?
You know I do.
Then by all means.
Let's put together a team.
Your main crew members have compelling side stories to follow, drawing to mind comparisons to Knights of the Old Republic, even though this isn't really that kind of RPG and you only rarely make dialogue decisions.
The man just lost his whole unit. Can't expect him to be at his best after something like that.
Big Blue Brawler Cab fills the obligatory role of the alien who talks funny.
Blood's not asking whither we fled, asking whither we head.
Jay is a scion of a mining family driven from her home by the Coil.
I got the mining citadel up and running, just in time for Fathom to take it out from under me.
Rick is a medically discharged clone with plenty of brothers who need help.
My life was bartered in a war I didn't choose.
Cly is the Mandalorian out for revenge.
They think changing their names will keep me off their trail.
Telrea is an AWOL Padawan investigating Coil.
I'll join you.
And Luco is a sharpshooter who hates the Republic but hates Fathom more.
I am going with you.
What they lack in pure novelty, they make up for with strong writing and acting in their chain of story missions, which include a decent number of twists and cameos from other Clone Wars era characters.
I'm going down there.
I'll help.
The personalities that stand out the most to me, though, are non-combatants you interact with only at your base. Runa is Zero Company's personnel manager / bookkeeper, and her separatist background sets her apart from the rest of the crew and pretty much every other Star Wars good guy to date. She's also the most consistently funny thanks to her endearing vanity and high level of sass.
Runa, Ratisa.
Hi.
Her banter with the young, by-the-book Republic intelligence officer Bennick is always entertaining while you're choosing missions at the holotable display, and she makes him a more sympathetic character as his loyalties are tested by the events of the war.
It's the cost of doing business with the Republic. If I don't supervise, you don't get paid.
Special mentions go to your medical droid Mevo and local arms dealer Niche, both of whom have some good lines.
A covert, unlawful prisoner exchange on a delicately suspended Sky City. How could it have gone so wrong?
The other thing you'll do before heading into combat is run operations. where you'll spend your limited intel points to pick which off-screen text adventures to dispatch your team on, unlocking more missions and earning cash and loot prizes.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero. And that hero is me.
On different corners, you're always on your main objective. And we also add some new mechanics to the campaign. So we have our weapon mod system that people got to see in Horde Siege, and that actually gets introduced as you play through the campaign. You get to find new mods and craft your own weapons and really invest in the gameplay sandbox.
Yeah, now this is actually something I got really excited about when I was like watching through the gameplay earlier as well, is what kind of mods are people going to be able to get their hands on, and how is that going to impact like the weapons that they're using?
Well, it's a variety of mods, and some of them do little tweaks to the weapons. You know, they change the clip size or your range, so you can just tweak it to your preference, but some of them are like full-on attachments, like you can take a Nasher and slap a bayonet on it.
Yeah, so it's been really fun exploring, you know, when you use an attachment, some of them have visual representations on the gun, some of them don't, but you end up seeing people with different attachments. The guns can take a little bit more personality, and you start to understand how people like to play and what they like to do with their guns.
Yeah, I also like it goes for the gear as well, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And how are people going to be able to like find those like kind of mods to like upgrade their equipment?
In the campaign, that's where the open sections really sort of come to life. There's a variety of ways you can get it. It pays to explore this game. You know, Arian was talking about there's a ton of environmental storytelling, but we've also hidden stuff around the world, collectibles, mods. We also have side objectives in some of our campaign missions where you can stop to help somebody optionally, another set of gears, some people that are trapped, and you get rewards for those as well. So it's really up to you. If you want to mainline it and do the main objectives, that's cool. You'll find some mods. If you want to fully explore the game, you'll find even more and even more narrative tidbits.
I'm really excited for that, because you can just spend that extra time discovering the world if you want to.
There's good surprises out there.
I'm looking forward to finding them. Now, we've just had our first look at the Boomer, and he is way bigger than people maybe used to.
Yeah, he's massive. There's actually a Boomer on the show floor here that people are taking pictures with, and he's standing next to him. So in the game, the Boomer's 9 feet tall. This is quite a bit bigger than the Boomer's traditionally been in Gears. This goes back to this idea where we wanted to take the things people remember and amplify them a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it also introduces fun ways for him to enter the battlefield. There you can see he breaks through this big truck, this tanker trailer that causes a bunch of fire and explosion, but he also doesn't fit through doorways. So if he's coming through a traditional door, he has to bust his way through.
Oh my.
So that just makes it a little more exciting when he makes an entrance.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm fine. He's 9 foot, he can't get through here, and he just smashes it through.
Kool-Aid fans. Yeah.
No, I've got to say his weapon as well, because we all know the boom shot.
Yeah.
Right. This is like even bigger.
It's a bigger boom shot. Yeah. Like the Locust, when we were going back and looking at revisiting old weapons, we always wanted to see if there was something else we could do. So you know, we've got like the prototype Lancer. We've got the heavy boom shot. Means you're really committing to carrying a rocket launcher around instead of just something in your back. It's also opened up opportunities for us to add new weapons like the gut puncher, the cog grenade launcher.
Yep.
It's like a little more skill use than the boom shot. You can time where your grenades go. So everything kind of found a new place, and we got to make some cool variations of weapons people have seen before.
I love. Looks fun. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this live stream of Gamescom. I know they got Tomb Raider later on. I would probably watch that trailer when I wake up. Hey, I catch y'all in the next live stream. Hey, it's Full Gamer. Signing off. Peace.